Good afternoon. Welcome to our Hanamatsuri Service. It is wonderful to see all of you here today to celebrate the birth of Siddhartha Gautama, who became enlightened as Shakyamuni Buddha. On this special occasion, we are privileged to have with us Reverend C.J. Dentford, who serves as Assistant Minister at the Buddhist Temple at Marin and also at the Berkeley Buddhist Temple. Welcome to Enmanji Sensei. I would like to begin the service with a meditation reading. Please place your hands together in Gasho. Sensei will strike the bell to begin. From the murky depths of this quagmire of life, there still are occasions when sentient beings may, out of sincerity of mind, effort, and intelligence, produce pure thoughts which then bloom into the ultimate purity of the white lotus of enlightenment. Hanamatsuri represents one of these occasions. It is a time for us to show our gratitude and rededicate ourselves as we contemplate on the importance of the birth of our teacher, master, spiritual guide and friend, Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Tassa. We will continue now with offerings from the temple organizations. We will start with a candle offering from the temple. Mrs. Donna Fujino. Also an offering by the BWA, Mrs. Nancy Devlin. Obotan offering by the BWA, Mrs. Carol Wotani. Butsu representatives, Buddhist Women's Association, Mrs. Marie Topman. Representing the Enmanji Temple, Miss Diane Nora. Thank you. please stand for our opening gatha. Long ago in India, found in your printed service program. We will be singing verses 1, 2, and 6. Please be seated. Reverend Denford will continue with Sambujo, and he'll come on dedication. Today's sutra chanting will be Son Butsu.
Today we gather to celebrate the birth of Prince Siddhartha Gautama, who would grow to become the Buddha Shakyamuni. Without this birthday, we would not be here today. Without this birthday, we would not know the truth of life. So we gather today to remember the birth of this prince who would understand the meaning of life and how to live in harmony. In gratitude, we put our hands together to say the sacred name. Namo Amida. Namo Amida. Namo Amida. Namaste. Namaste.
At this time, Reverend Dunford will now give the Dharma message.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's so nice to see so many people. We had service in Marin this morning, and there were only 6 of us all together. Sometimes we have like 15, sometimes 12, but it was very cozy. I really appreciate you having me here today for this very special service for Hanamatsuri. If you would, please put your hands together in Gasho as I share the words shared by Master Shinran. Practice in this world of the 5 defilements is full of regressions. Nothing can equal saying the Butsu and going to the west, to the Pure Land. Once there, one naturally realizes perfect enlightenment. Returning to the world of suffering, one becomes a bridge for others. When in this world a person says the name of the Buddha, in the Western land, the Pure Land, a lotus immediately rises. If only such persons do not regress, but say the name constantly all their lives, those flowers come here to welcome us. Namo Amida. Namo Amida. Namo Amida. This passage is called the Gosandai. It's a quote from one of our teachers. In this case, Venerable Shinran quotes Pure Land Master Fa Chao, who's a Chinese Pure Land Master, in his chapter on practice in the Kyogyo Shincho. It's his largest work. Has anyone read the Kyogyo Shincho? Yeah, it's not easy to read, so that's okay. But when I get to share these things with the Sangha, I guess we get to learn it together. So this particular passage comes from Pure Land Master Fa Chao's hymns according to the Amida Sutra. Amida Sutra is what we chant during Shotsuki Hoyo service usually. And in these passages, Shinran is pointing out that whatever we do as Buddhists can be difficult in decentering our ego self. And that by calling the name of Amida Buddha and saying Namo Amida Butsu, we will be born in Amida's Pure Land of bliss, where we realize perfect enlightenment as Buddha, thereby bridging the gap between our ordinary unenlightened lives, our unenlightened selves, and ultimate truth. By saying Namo Amida Butsu, Buddha begins to work in our lives through dynamic wisdom and compassion, expressed in the blossoming of a lotus in the Pure Land, which comes here to welcome us. This image of the lotus is a powerful one across all lineages of Buddhism, and it represents our growth through the muddy waters of our life, our difficulties, our attachments, our struggles, and ultimately the blossoming of wisdom and compassion in our own lives. So in Jodo Shinshu, our lives unfold as an expansion of our awareness in both a deepening understanding of ourselves and also equally important, a deepening understanding of our relationships to others and how we relate to others. We might see this maturity and blossoming as a cultivation of empathy and compassion that grows inside of us during our lifetimes. Saying the name of the Buddha involves both profound reflection on who we are as individuals and just as importantly, who we are in community, the roles that we play in those communities of friends, family, sangha, co-workers, and even in our country, how we treat our rivals and our enemies. The blossoming of the lotus flower is important because it represents our own growth and maturity. But it is also the guidance of the Buddha, which manifests as the wisdom and understanding of other people and communities in our lives. Sometimes this growth is painful and difficult, and at other times it's joyful and rewarding. But in both of these extremes and all of the places in between, there's growth and maturity. This is the result of practice, both practice done on our own part in seeking a deeper understanding of life, and the practice of Amida Buddha, in revealing the depth and complexity of life. That is the blossoming of flowers, revealing both the joy and sadness of our existence and community in this world. I chose those passages because they have this beautiful imagery of flowers. And Hanamatsuri, as you may know, means festival of flowers. This is the day that we celebrate the Buddha's birthday. And so, that's not a very long Dharma talk, but I have a song to share with you. Hopefully you have a handout. Did everyone get a little handout? One side is Japanese. It might be inside of your programs. And the other side is a translation that I did. Okay, good. It seems like everyone has one. If you can read Japanese, then great for you. You can read it. I'm going to play this song. It's by a wonderful Okinawan artist named Natsukawa Gini. She's very famous, so you might have heard of her before. My own mentor, Dr. David Matsumoto, who I hope you've met, really loved Natsukawa Gini. And so when I first joined the Berkeley Buddhist Temple, I heard this song. He shared it in Dharma talks. And then in the choir, we learned to sing this song as a dedication to him for when he retired. So I'm going to hopefully have no trouble sharing this song from my laptop. But usually with tech, there's always some issue. So hopefully we won't have a problem. So here we go. This is the song Hana by Natsukawa Gini. Hope you enjoy.
Hanamatsuri
know that you knew the song. And if it was your first time hearing it, I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like, I'm going to read my translation. I can speak and read Japanese, not super well. I lived in Japan for a year and a half as part of my studies, and I've studied Japanese for several years. But I also recognize that there's a beauty in the naturalness of the Japanese language and how the song is sung. And so I tried to make the translation into English sound nice, but it's nothing compared to the original Japanese. So if you'd like to follow along on the handout, I'm going to read the translation in English. Hana, or flowers. Rivers flow, but where are they going? Also, people flow, but where are they going? This current and its destination is where we long for flowers to open and bloom. Please feel free to cry and to laugh, for we will welcome our flowers that bloom on that day. Tears flow, but where are they going? Love flows, but where is it going? This current flows within me, where I long for flowers to open and bloom. I will feel free to cry and to laugh, for I welcome my flowers that bloom on that day. Flowers express laughter and joy, and people may cry as our tears flow. This is life's natural song. Inside our hearts, flowers will bloom. Please feel free to cry and to laugh, for we will also gather flowers that bloom on that day. I will feel free to cry and to laugh, for I will also gather flowers that bloom on that day. I know the song might feel a little sad, but it's a mixture of a lot of different things. There's joy and sadness. And the Buddha teaches us that that's the reality of life. Everything's always changing. We lose the things we love, but then we meet new things to love, new people to love. And this is the heart of the Buddhist teaching. And so today, as we celebrate the birth of the little Prince Siddhartha, and we bathe him with the sweet rain that rained from the heavens when he pointed up and said, I will become the enlightened one. Let's remember the complexity of life. It's okay to cry. It's okay to laugh. Because flowers will open up one day and they'll wither the next. But that's the song of life. I'd like to conclude my Dharma message by reading the passage that I opened with, please. Jomi Gasho. Practice in this world of the five defilements is full of regressions. Nothing can equal saying the Butsu and going to the west. Once there, one naturally realizes perfect enlightenment. Returning to the world of suffering, one becomes a bridge for others. When in this world a person says the name of the Buddha, in the Western land, a lotus immediately rises. If only such persons do not regress, but say the name constantly all their lives, those flowers come here among us to welcome them. Namo Amida. Namo Amida. Namo Amida. Thank you so much for having me and allowing me to share the Buddha Dharma with you. It's truly a treasure.
Thank you, Sensei, for your inspiring message. The translation to the song was beautiful, and I think it affects all of us. Thank you. Please stand for our closing kata. Hanamatsuri Koshin Kyoku. We will be singing all 4 verses. Please be seated. Do we have any announcements?
Thank you, Sensei, for such a beautiful message. I'm Gary Anderson. I would like to invite you to attend a celebration of the Heritage Month of May with the Oakmont Asian Pacific Heritage and Culture Club. May is a traditional month for celebrating Asian and Pacific Islander heritage, and we have a celebration on Saturday, May the 16th in Oakmont. It'll be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and it'll be a full schedule of performances, dance, music, Tai Chi, all kinds of dancing and entertainment, as well as demonstrations, ikebana displays, and our own Linda Miyazaki will be dancing too. So I'm allowed 30 guests, so the information has been published, and if you would like to go, please see or contact me, and I would be most happy to have you as my guest. Thank you.
I'm sorry, on May 16th, there will be BWA members going to the Oakland conference, so remember us on the 16th. And if anybody else would like to go, we would like to know by this coming Wednesday. So please, the registration will be closed this Wednesday. So let me know that you will or will not be attending. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary and Claire. On behalf of all of us, I would like to thank Reverend Denford for sharing this special day with us. Thank you to Dariagi for starting the service with the concho. Thank you, Dr. Kent Masuda, for playing the organ. We greatly appreciate the April Toban for providing the offerings and for preparing the refreshments that will be served after the service. And thank you for tagging on for videotaping the service. And I'd like to thank all of you who came out yesterday for the construction of the Hanamido, a beautiful one, for sure. For those of you who have not had a chance to do so, you may come up to Butsu, the pouring of the sweet tea over the statue of the baby Buddha before leaving the Hongo. Thank you for attending today's service. See you at the hall.